shared your channels in the middle of my show?
It let us do it. It might be because you didn't set an event for it, but it let me pair it.
Bro, we just figured something out.
Yeah.
Bro, we just figured something out. That is a game changer, bro.
Yeah. Normally we gotta be on the show on time, right when it started. We ain't getting nothing on the channels.
Yeah, hey, so let's go, man. Say something,
Yeah.
Henny.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, unless you can turn yourself up, that's as loud as you're gonna get.
It's fine. 'Cause I'm going off the phone, so this about as loud as probably gonna get.
Okay, well, hey, real quick, let me go through this little stuff I got to do. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you got to do. First thing you got to do is you got to hit that share button. I need everybody right now to hit that share button, no matter where you are. I need you guys to hit that share button. Secondly, man, I need you guys to hit that star button. What are stars? Stars and super chats are simply a way that you can help the content creator create more content. How do you do that? By your support. You know what I'm saying? By your support, by hitting that star button, by hitting that cash app. I got HTM in the building. You got West Coast in the building. Also, really quick, man, it is jersey season. I got a couple jerseys. Oh, I got orders already going out. If I owe you a jersey, don't trip. Do not call me a bad name on the internet. I got you. I promise. Just call me a name in my inbox to remind me. You know what I'm saying? But I have a couple orders out that's already been. I have a couple. Joseph Kukalua, appreciate you, my boy. Is this already streamed? This been happening? No, this is live, bro. But if you're looking for jerseys, I got a couple jerseys in stock, and we're also ordering jerseys this year. I'm gonna do more jerseys on demand. Make sure I have them in stock. I'm just waiting for my really big order to come in. You know what I'm saying? But I'm making a really big order right now. So if you want jerseys, you need to inboxing right now so you can get them on there. And then going forward through this season, I'm only going to be really selling jerseys that I have in stock. All right. But I have a really big in stock order coming in. So I got Zeke, 15 Elliott. I got a couple of these left. I got a Trevon Diggs. I got Diggs. Here we go. I'm almost done. I got Diggs. I got some Diggs and 2X, 3X. What else I got? I got some Parsons, some baby Parsons jerseys. Inbox. I got some Parsons jerseys. More Zeke jerseys. Jerseys are $80. Jerseys are $80. If I got it right now, they're $80. CD Lamb jerseys. Got some CD Lamb jerseys. If you inbox me, I got you. Hey, don't forget, I got West Coast Cannabis on the building too. We putting out some of the best cannabis in the building, some of the best cannabis in the world. If you need some West Coast cannabis, inbox me. If you need some West Coast cannabis, inbox me. If you need that West Coast cannabis, inbox me because you know I got it. You know what I'm saying? Inbox me. We ship everywhere in the world. All right, man, let's go. The description did kind of throw me off. The description should be different. I changed it. It's Cowboys versus Saints talk. What size? I got small. I got sizes small all the way up to 10X. Small all the way to 10X. So, yeah, I got my, listen to me, top cash apper today. The person that sends the most cash app today. This is like Foots, the king during the draft. Breaking news, the Browns having a good defense. You funny. All right, hey, top cash apper today. Top supporter is going home with a Micah Parsons. Is going home with a Micah Parsons rookie card. This is not an autographed jersey. This is just a Micah Parsons rookie card. If you're interested in getting it, make sure you guys tap in with your brethren. Make sure you tap in with your brethren. West Coast, I got you. I got HTM in the building too. So, yo, let's go ahead and get it. Right out the gate. Cowboys versus Saints. Cowboys versus Saints. Who you putting on the field first? HTM, you there? You there, Henny? I don't know. I must have lost Henny or something. But yo, right out the gate, who am I putting on the field? Who am I putting on the field first? I am going to be putting this defense on the field first. Hey, you there, Henny?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know what happened. Go ahead.
All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm in line, so you go ahead and give your spiel, then I'll counter. Cause I got to speak to this woman walking up real quick.
Handle. So, yo, I want to know who y'all put on the field first. Y'all want the defense on the field or the offense on the field first? I want to know.
Okay, all right, did my
Who-
thing. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what I want, and I'm gonna tell you why. I would like to put the offense on the field first, and this is the only reason.
Ooh, this is different from what you said last week. Talk to me.
Right, I want to put the offense on the field first because this is the thing. I do not believe the Saints can win this game if they have to rely on Derek Carr throwing the football around the field. For as good as he played, he only threw the ball 23 times. They ran the
Yikes.
ball 37 times. The
Yikes.
only way that you can run the ball 37 times in a football game is if the game is close. If the game is close, you can run the football. But the moment you start getting down 14 points, 17 points, you get a little concerned about running the football that much. So the only path to victory for the Saints is if they're able to run the ball and run the ball effectively against the Dallas Cowboys. If it becomes a drop back passing game, the Saints already have a left tackle who may not play. And if he does play, he'll be playing with a bad back. They already are without Ramczyk. And a lot of the guys on that offensive line are not good enough to drop back consistently and hold up against the front that we have. So my thought process is if you get up early on this team, just like you got up early on the Cleveland Browns, you're going to probably blow this team out. I don't think they're built with the personnel that they have up front to consistently block the Dallas Cowboys. So whatever that looks like, and listen, this is also meaning the offense got to go out on the field and score a touchdown. I'm like that's got to be the key. They got to go out there and score a touchdown first, right? But that's what I want. I want them to come up with a game plan, get down there, score early, and I'm sure it will snowball from there at that point because I don't believe that they can get into an actual shootout with the Dallas Cowboys. They scored 47 points. They scored that against probably the worst team in the National Football League. So that's my thought process behind it.
Yeah, man. The Carolina Panthers are bad.
They're bad.
Like they're really bad. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like it's crazy because they already after week one already can talking about some possible trades to get the quarterback out of there. You know what I'm
Yeah, it's
saying? So
crazy,
they
man.
they're horrible. I thought they will probably be the number one pick in the NFL again.
hmm And what's
If
sad
not,
about it is like it's affecting their business too. Like everybody attendance, ticket sales, and everything else is up across the board, except for the Carolina Panthers. Like they're
except for the
talking,
Carolina.
yeah, they're talking about possibly getting the NFL involved. They're losing money. Everybody's gaining money except for the Carolina Panthers. They're talking about getting the NFL directly involved with what they got going on. It's so bad over there.
Like the Carolina is going through what the New Orleans Pelic. Remember the New Orleans.
Yeah, when it was New Orleans Hornets, the NBA intervened. That's one of the reasons why Chris Paul never got to play with Kobe Bryant because they vetoed their trade.
Yes, and you know why they vetoed that trade? Because it had nothing to do. They vetoed the trade because the trade was a fair trade, but it wasn't fair for the NFL, NBA.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, man. So and listen, I'm not saying that the Saints are pushovers by any means, but if you just go position by position and coach for coach in position group, the Dallas Cowboys have the edge pretty much across the board. If you talk about who has the better quarterback, the Dallas Cowboys do. If you ask who has the better number one wide receiver, the Dallas Cowboys do. You ask about who got the best pass rush, the Dallas Cowboys do. Right? So if you just go mark for mark, position by position, even head coaches for as people criticize Mike McCarthy. He has never been as bad as Dennis Allen. Like let's be straight up frank. Like he
You
has
have to
never
be an
been.
exceptionally coach to step into a Carolina situation and be good. Like you,
I'm just talking about,
especially
I'm just talking about the Saints. I'm talking about the Saints right here.
not.
I'm just
Oh,
talking
not
about
okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
yeah. And you are right though. Like for what the hell Carolina got going on, Bill Belichick might need to go over there.
Yeah, hey, that's what I was gonna say, bro. That's actually what I was gonna say. The NFL would benefit a lot with a bill because they need a strong coach who can be there for a couple years. Because Carolina's gonna take a couple years to fix.
Facts. And they got to
Because
live
they
with
don't even have a fan base, bruh. Because most Carolina fans, you got to remember, Carolina's only been a team for 30 years.
the
And think about
Cowboys.
this. Look at the difference between Jacksonville and Carolina. Jacksonville came in the league the same year.
Yeah, and they got a
And Jacksonville has a fan base.
yeah, they got a huge fan base.
But most Carolina Panthers fans are really freaking Dallas Cowboys fans. They really Dallas Cowboy fans. Just being honest with you. Hello? You there, Henny? I think I may have lost him. But yeah, but I mean, just to talk on the Saints, man. I kind of feel the same way, man. I feel like this game has definitely has, if you're looking for a blowout, this game definitely has blowout implications to it. Like, I'm just being honest with you. I think the Saints, from what I've seen on film, from what I've seen on the Saints, is this is like when this game versus the Saints versus the Carolina, like it's like if you saw West Coast Cowboy in the ring with Mike Tyson, and then I swing on Mike Tyson and I knock him out, you don't need to be asking what the hell is going on with West Coast. You need to find out what's going on with Mike Tyson.
Facts.
Because he might be actually hurt. You know what I mean? Because if West Coast beat up Mike Tyson, there's probably something wrong with Mike Tyson.
Hey, real talk though. And listen, like it's still an NFL team technically, so you get some brownie points for it. But we gotta be honest. Like they traded away their best pass rusher to the New York Giants last year. Like he's gone. Brian Burns was an exceptional football player. Derek Brown, their best interior defensive tackle, he got hurt. He gonna miss the rest of the season, so there's no help coming there, right? They did.
J.C. Horn would never ended up being the corner they thought he was going to be.
Yeah, he's been hurt. You know, he's been hurt. To miss a lot of time away. Gave up a big touchdown. He was the one that gave up the 59-yard touchdown, right? They were playing quarters coverage. He acted like there was help over there. No, sir. You had that entire
No,
side of the
sir.
field. You had the that entire segment over there.
That lets you know that he didn't know the coverage.
Right. And when you don't practice, you don't play. Shit like that happens. So they got a bunch of stuff going on. They can't protect their quarterback. They can't generate a pass rush of their own. They can't run the football. They don't really have the receivers. Like they drafted Xavier Legette. That was his first ever NFL game, so he's not ready. Adam Thielen is old at this point, so you can't really expect him to be your primary wide receiver. He need to be somebody wide receiver 3 at this point. He need to be a possession receiver at this point in his career. So they don't really have much over there, man. So the same
And that's who the Saints played.
yeah, and that's what they played. And the same people right now, Bryce Young, like people were just trying to tank for Bryce Young like 2 years ago. They were just trying to tank for Bryce Young, and they talk about he's a bust. Like he really ain't got much to work with over there, man.
Yeah. So let's tie that all into these. Let's tie this all into this. Because I'm gonna tell you, bro, no matter what we see, Derek Carr is a guy who, for whatever reason, Jesus has put in his life that he will always play well versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Every time.
Yeah, I'm just being honest with you. Some people just have it in their contractual. The Lord just tell, look, man, I know you believe you in Jesus, you believe in me because he a man. Derek Carr is for sure a man of God, right?
A man of God.
And every time he get in front of his enemies, they say that the Bible say he gonna make a place for him. I just hope it ain't good because every time, bro, Derek Carr be horrible, bro. Play the Dallas Cowboys. This boy's throwing for 400 yards.
Yep. I mean, you remember we played him in Oakland. It took him fumbling out the back of the end zone to win the game.
Bro, Derek Carr was single-handedly trying to win that game. It took Jesus in the form of Jeff Heath. Hell, you mean? It took God had to open the skies and send Jeff Heath down like what the bird say, spit him out like a lightning bolt. Like he was trying to single-handedly. And then think about this. Then think about Thanksgiving. In Thanksgiving, Derek Carr in overtime walked us down the field in our own stadium, dog.
Yep. And that's
Walked us
why.
down the field. Listen to me. It's these unorthodox quarterbacks, bruh, that give Cowboys problems because he's hella. You know what I mean? It's like Josh Allen. He's unorthodox. You don't know exactly what he's gonna do.
I was gonna say it's stuff like that why I don't believe this to be a trap game. There's too many factors. One, even if you think it's Fugazi, the team did score 47 points, so you do have to take them a
In
little
the
serious
NFL.
in the NFL. And the second thing we don't talk about, the Saints were not a bad team last year. They missed the playoffs by like a half a game. They finished 9-8, so they didn't even have a losing record last year. They just had a tiebreaker that forbidden them. Like theoretically, if they had a tiebreaker, they would have went in over Green Bay. We would have probably had a different outcome, right? But that's neither here nor there.
I mean, that's what
So
we was all hoping for them between them and Tampa Bay. I mean,
yep,
Tampa Bay ended up getting it,
they wanted the
and then
business.
Tampa Bay beat the Eagles.
Yep. So that's one thing. So they scored a bunch of points last week. They were a good team last year. Like you mentioned, the quarterback that they have came to Dallas and beat us last time, so they want some get back. Secondly, Dak Prescott is from Louisiana, and he got friends and family been talking crazy to him all week. Been texting him, talking about they're gonna be in the end zone, look for him, that they're gonna kick they're gonna come in town and kick his ass, all kind of stuff. So guess what? I believe a competitor, if you give a competitor extra motivation, they gonna show they naked ass. I expect Dak Prescott to have a good game just because it's sort of personal.
Hey, and then also, I wish you could tell me how Dak does. I feel like Dak has really big first home games. Like he's pretty been consistent with that. You know what I mean? Like Dak understands the entertainment value. Like
Mm-hmm.
Dak understands entertainment value. You know what I'm saying? Like he understands. Like Dak, you typically balls in these type of games.
Yep. And when you think about it, go through the years. 2021, right? Home opener was against the Eagles. That man threw for 3 touchdowns. He threw for 3 touchdowns. I was there at that game. It went crazy. All right. Home opener last year. That man beat the New York Jets. Was supposedly one of the better,
They were supposed to be a good team, even without Aaron Rodgers. People like to say, "Oh, they weren't good with it, bro." They were supposed to be a good team without Aaron Rodgers. They didn't just build. They didn't just.
was in the league.
Yeah, the Jets didn't just go get Aaron Rodgers and didn't do nothing else. After he got hurt, yeah, they quit for sure. But they were building up to have a good team.
Yep.
And when we played them, they were supposed to be a good team minus Aaron Rodgers. That's it.
Yep. Ask the Eagles because they played the same Jets team without Aaron Rodgers, without Sauce Gardner, without their other corner, and they beat the Eagles. So you know what I'm saying? Like that was a pretty solid team. But point being, like more times than not in the home openers, Dak Prescott plays well. Even in the home opener, the year he got hurt, he scored 4 touchdowns. He ran for 3 and threw for another one. That was the wild comeback win against the Atlanta Falcons.
All right,
Right.
so real quick. So what would be a good parlay pick on a Dak? If I could say 2+ touchdowns and
Yeah.
250 yards plus, that would be a good pick for Dak this week, huh?
Especially the 2+ touchdowns. I really see Dak getting 4, but
Bro, if you pick 4 touchdowns on a parlay and he get it, you're gonna make some money.
I realistically can see this man getting 4 touchdowns because I know they emphasize trying to get the offense going early this week. And they also emphasize trying to be better on third down. You get better on third down, you'll have more opportunities to move up and down the field. And like historically, like Dak Prescott, like you said, he has big home opening games. Right? He
Bro,
scored two.
I'm literally about to put a ticket on this.
Yeah. And listen, you say 4 too rich for your blood, do 3. I think
No,
three.
the money is gonna be. I mean, three, and listen to me. Anything over 2.5, anything over 2.5 is money. That's a lot of. That's a lot. You got to think that's 21 points from one person. That's a lot, bro. Like if you put money on Josh Allen last week when he did them 4 touchdowns, and think about this: Josh Allen got 4 touchdowns, and guess how many receiving yards his first round pick wide receiver has? 51 yards in 2 games.
He didn't
He
get
has
a
three
target.
targets in 2 games.
He didn't get
Yes,
a target last night.
huh? He got no. He got one.
So he got 1 target, no catch.
He got one target last night, bruh. And
Damn.
now think about this. Listen to me. When Diggs' little big brother was over there tripping, everybody was saying he was a bad attitude. That's all I'm saying. Y'all be giving these quarterbacks way too much freaking love and be thinking of these players. Because, man, they went and got CeeDee Lamb's cousin. That is Coleman is CeeDee Lamb's first cousin, and they're not throwing the ball to him, bro. They got a quarterback with 2 rushing touchdowns and a first-round pick receiver who has not caught a ball. Well, he caught 3 passes.
Yeah, he got 3. He got 3 passing touchdowns through 2 games. And listen, the way they're calling the game now, they're not really asking Josh Allen to put his Superman cape on and even throw the ball around the yard no more. They want to run the ball. They want to play action off of that. They don't want Josh Allen. They don't even want Josh Allen to run as much anymore. They said the game on the line, they want Josh Allen taking off. So they changed the way that they do things in Buffalo right now, man. I don't know if it paid dividends, but Mr. Turnover ain't threw a pick yet. That's all I'm saying. They're trying to pick Josh Allen right now. From himself. Don't get it wrong. He put himself in these situations.
Yes, sir. Hey, so real quick, man, let's talk about some key matchups. We're gonna do a couple key matchups that have to, like, guys that have to win, things that have to happen in this situation. Key matchups. First off, has it been confirmed that Lattimore's playing or not?
They have not confirmed it yet.
So we're gonna assume he's gonna play.
We're gonna assume he's going to play.
Okay. What's going on with Lattimore? Like, it's early in the season. If he hurt right now, if he dinged up right now, that means you probably dinged up coming into the season. You only played 1 game.
So yeah, Lattimore right now has 2 separate injuries that he's working through right now.
He came into the season with?
I don't know if he came into the season with, but
you only played 1 game. You got 2 injuries in 1 game.
He got a hip and a hamstring. So that's what's going on with.
So either way, it sounds like he ain't gonna be at 100%.
No, there's no way he could be at 100%. He might play, but he won't be up the snug. He won't be his old self.
And to be honest with you, if you feel like he can play, but he has those type of injuries, bro, why would you even put him on CeeDee Lamb like that?
Right.
Like, you can't see, if he plays, you can't see him as your number 1 right now.
You should.
You know what I mean? You shouldn't, because CeeDee Lamb is 100% healthy. Yep. Going against a guy with hips, bad hips.
The only thing that was wrong with CeeDee Lamb was he didn't practice. That's it. That's way different than not being physically capable of moving around.
All right, so this is what we got on our ticket so far. We got Dak going over 2.5 touchdowns.
Yep.
We got Dak over how many yards?
What they giving you?
250. You think he hit 300?
That's gonna be a tough ask because I think your defense is gonna get enough turnovers. He gonna get an opportunity to throw for 300. He gonna have some short fields.
See, that boy is smart, right? God damn, I didn't even think about that. So, what's the yardage then?
We'll take over 250. But I ain't gonna
250. So you got Dak 2.5 touchdowns, and you got over 250 passing yards. So with that, now we got to find out who's gonna have those yards. CeeDee Lamb, what are we doing? CeeDee Lamb's getting a touchdown, bro. He's getting a touchdown in this game.
CeeDee Lamb anytime touchdown. Let's take it.
All right, so we're at 3. CeeDee Lamb anytime touchdown. How many yards? CeeDee Lamb's. I think. What do you think? He gets his first 100-yard game.
They're gonna try to. But I'm gonna say this: what are they giving? What's the prop for CD right now?
Like 78.
Take the over. Play it smart. Just take the over on the 78.
Okay.
So we got too many other things. They got to fall in line for the ticket to hit.
Okay, so CeeDee Lamb over 78 and at least 1 touchdown.
Yeah, anytime touchdown for CeeDee Lamb and take him over 78.
Okay. And so then who else is going to score that? Because you said Dak is going to get 3. So we got to find out who else going to get them touchdown. So and I'm assuming Ferguson's going to get his first touchdown this week too, which I'm really surprised he didn't get one week 1.
I don't think Ferguson plays.
What? Oh, duh!
Yeah, that man ain't even been practicing. And then you got
John. Oh, so who's gonna be the tight end to get his first touchdown? We ain't got a tight end all year to get a touchdown. What up, Analytical?
It might have to be Luke Schoonmaker. They'll give Luke School make a little dump off pass in the end zone, off of play action,
Because
sneak
John
off.
Stevens is still hurt, huh?
John Stevens still ain't been practicing, and I think that Jake Ferguson.
Damn, that would have been a good time for John Stevens to play right now, bruh.
Yep, separate himself.
Bro, I put it to you like this. If John Stevens was to play right now with no other tight end on the field, he would not leave the field.
No, and listen, like your only two healthy tight ends aren't really the best pass catchers. You got Spanford, and then you got Luke Schoonmaker.
Who they just
Like
be force feeding? Who they just be force feeding out there, bro? Like, come the fuck on, bro.
yeah, so we'll have to see. They also talked about possibly giving Hunter Lukey tight end snaps because that's something he worked on in the off season. That was some
Do you think
rumblings.
we regret trading Hendershot?
Uh,
Be quiet.
that's a good one because
It's
right
literally a
now,
week away.
yeah, like right now you would have needed him. You would have felt more
He'd be your
comfortable with
starting tight end right
him.
now.
Yeah, you would have felt comfortable with him right now. But especially, listen, I still would have took Hendershot over Schoonmaker as a pass catcher. Yeah, but over the course of the 17 game season, probably not because I think my guys would be back healthy before long. And then, so I don't know. But history
Hey,
says
what about instead of throwing the ball to the tight ends, you throw the ball to the running backs more?
I'm actually going to say Mike McCarthy's track record says you'll see more of the wide receivers if the tight end room ain't up to snub. Because every time his tight ends went down in Green Bay, you had these outstanding pass reception numbers from the wide receiving core. Even the year that they won the Super Bowl, right? Their primary tight end that got hurt didn't really play that much. It was a three-headed attack at the wide receiver. Because remember, I think that was Jordan Nelson first year with like 1,200 yards. Then they had James Jones had went in. The other boy had went in. So I don't know, man. It could be a situation where Brandon Cooks gets his second receiving touchdown on the year.
Because like Dak is a guy who favors his tight end. So is this going to be one of those games where this is going to be probably one of the few games where it's not going to benefit him more to throw it to the tight ends because we've always had a decent tight end, like halfway decent, even if you didn't know who he was. There's been times where you guys didn't know who the tight end was, but we knew who he was. You know what I'm
Very
saying? Like
true.
we knew who Goff Swain was. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
this is really a time where like in this moment right now, we would have loved for John Stevens to step up, man. But my dude cannot stay freaking healthy, dog.
Yeah, usually how it works, unfortunately.
And to be honest with you, the fact that they traded Hendershot lets me know that the Dallas Cowboys felt that they were good at the tight end room.
No doubt. I felt we were good at the tight end room without Hendershot, especially after last year. He didn't play. He was hurt most of
What
the
up,
year.
Lou?
So, but you got rid of an injured guy, and now one of the guys that you were depending on, he might be injury prone. He tore his ACL last year. Now he's hurt again to start the season. So I
Yeah,
don't
and I'm
know.
gonna tell y'all, listen to me. Just because they're saying Hunter can play tight end, I can play tight end too. But it's about can you play it at a high level, dog? Like you got to remember, he's still trying to play fullback at a high level. So you want him to do a whole new position at a whole new tight. Like that is not that's a hard ask, man. Like tight end, you really do have something to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you really got to go do something.
Yeah. Now he had one reception from tight end last week.
But what I'm saying is this: the
What
biggest
you're
thing I'm
saying.
not asking for my tight end is not catching the ball. It's about being on that line and making sure you can block. A tight end is going to block first.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying like he got reps there, so I don't think that is completely out the realm of possibility. Especially like, look, if you want to play fullback, you trust his blocking any damn way, right? That's the main reason you play fullback, and you can hit and block.
Except for in Dallas, because you know our fullbacks be thinking they're gonna get the ball.
I mean, shit, he damn near did. If you go back and look on that play where Denzel Ward got his hand on the ball. That shit was crazy. But he had ran a route from the fullback position, not tight end. He ran a route, a wheel route from the fullback position, and got wide open because Denzel Ward left his zone. He just felt in his hearts of hearts there was no way in hell that this fullback was going to get the ball, and he was right. Because if he had thrown the ball, he would have had like a 30-yard touchdown. But sometimes you read the film and you take these chances from what you know about the players you're going up against. You come out correct. But yeah, man,
Yeah, and
I don't know.
a lot of people are upset with him about that Miami game. Listen to me. You don't lose a game off of one play, and if you lose a game off of one play, that means you lost the game off of other plays because you allowed the game to come down to one play.
Yeah, I
That
don't
means
think
you missed out on a bunch of other stuff too.
because
Football never
remember,
comes down to one play. One plays do be bigger than others, but the play is only bigger than others because you didn't take the other plays serious.
I was gonna say you can't put it on one play because it was a series of events.
I know
Because
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, because
If you allowed a football game that has 140 plays to come down to one play, that means you messed up on other plays. That means you didn't
I
do
was
what you were supposed to do on other plays.
just trying to say before we even got there, like Tony Pollard didn't get into the end zone on an easy run. Like he had the room to get in.
We
So
gave it to
that's
him
more than
twice.
one play to set
We
that
gave it
up.
to him twice.
Tony Pollard didn't get into the end zone. Hunter Lukey and Dak had an issue with the exchange that led to a fumble. So it was a series of events that led to not scoring right there, and then it was a series of events that led to the defense giving up that game-winning field goal. It was a couple plays that led to that. So one play doesn't necessarily change anything because you still have opportunities before and after the play happened. So you're right.
Yeah, because quarterbacks throw interceptions and still win games.
Yep. Throw picks,
Like
still win
quarterbacks will throw a pick six and
fumbles,
still win
still
games.
win games. Like shit, CeeDee Lamb fumbled out the back of the end zone in the Detroit Lion game. We still won that.
True.
It was a little bit harder to win, but we still won it, right? We stayed, persevered, and did what we had to do.
And I mean, that's the goal of a football. That's the goal of a football. Your game plan is supposed to be designed to take it out of the one play mindset of where you can lose or win a game off of one play. Like, because you're practicing a whole sick, you know what I mean? You're practicing to be on the field an entire game. So your whole job as a player should be to get it out of the mindset of where one play can affect you. Now, as you get deeper into the game, yes, those plays do become more important. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you have less time behind it. You can't compensate as well. Plays are only as important as the amount of time that you have to make up them. You know what I'm saying? If you make a mistake, like if you make a mistake in the first quarter, you have 3 quarters to make up that mistake. You make a mistake in the fourth quarter, you only have 6 minutes to replace that replace that mistake.
Yep.
So it's really about how much time do I have to make back what I messed up. If you only got 2 plays, that play is very important. But if you got 60 more plays, then guess what? Like just like the Cowboys be doing in first down. I mean, it's like the Cowboys be doing in the first quarter. You guys notice we do a whole lot of punting in the first half that we don't do in the second half. You guys notice that? We punt the ball a lot in the first half. We don't punt as much in the second half.
Very true. Very true. I agree with you on that one, Wes. You can't hear me,
You know what I'm
right?
saying? Somebody said, West Coast, should we be more concerned about the Saints defense or their offense? Honestly, I'd probably say the offense just because it's the unknown. You know what I'm saying? I'd say the offense because it's the unknown. What's up with you, church boy, young Paul? What's up with you, my boy? What's up with you, boss, Lady Glam, Big Mod 24? Tolbert is staying quiet as a wide receiver 3. It was one game. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you're expecting a whole lot from your wide receiver 3, you're already kind of got lost in the sauce anyway. Your own wide receiver 3 is only getting the ball when wide receiver 1 and 2 are not available. And there's not going to be too many times where wide receiver 1 or 2 are not going to be available because wide receiver 1 is really good. And think about this. There should be times that wide receiver 1 get the ball even if he's not open. Why? $34 million, bro. Hell you mean? You there, Henny?
Yeah. And I wanted to add this in just for context, man. Wide receiver 3 in Dallas is option number 4. Because
Thank you, bro. You still
last
have a
time
tight. It's really option number 5 because you have a tight end and Zeke in front of you.
we're talking about getting catches, yeah, because he'll dump it off in the backfield. So yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
I'm just saying, like, if in Dak's mind, he got CD, he got Brandon Cooks, he got his tight end, he got Zeke, then he got Tolbert. Like wide receiver 3 is really like he said, is really like your fourth option though.
Yeah, well, you
And
need
then
a second
CD is
guy.
going to be a CD. And think about this: CD is 2 options by himself because when he's open, I mean, when he's covered, he's not covered. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Hey, Henny, I'm gonna let them know these jerseys I got. Let them know where they can find you at, Henny. Yeah, what he said, I can't hear nothing he said. Henny, you going out and in and out. But hey, man, listen, man, it's your boy West Coast. Y'all know my cousin. He always said something smart, so I know he said something smart. But hey, let me see if he back here now. Go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me? What I was saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, like I was saying, like y'all watch sitcoms growing up, man. Like you had the primary cast, and then you had people that made special guest appearances. They had special episodes. I just need a couple special guest appearances for Jalen Tolbert. I just need a surprise 80-yard game here and there. I need a surprise 90-yard game maybe once a season. I don't really need Jalen Tolbert to be super involved in the offense at this point. I got a all pro wide receiver ahead of him, a Pro Bowl tight end ahead of him, and then I got the veteran wide receiver that had 8 touchdowns last year.
Then
Off
you have a
top,
pretty good number. Then you have a pretty damn good number 2 wide receiver.
yeah. So
That
that's
was
what I'm
number
saying.
2 that was number 2 on your team in scoring.
Yeah, so you got those 3 guys right there, so we good.
And
Jalen Tolbert just needs to
theoretically,
do
and
what
this
he
is
got
no
to do.
shade on Jalen Tolbert, the options that are in front of him are actually better than him.
As they
And
should
that's
be.
okay because he only been in the league, 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, this year 3.
Jalen Tolbert is exactly where he's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You guys, most of y'all didn't even know who Jalen Tolbert was until we started talking about him. And now everybody got these expectations for him. You know what I'm saying? If Jalen Tolbert is getting passes over CeeDee Lamb, he's that nigga, bro.
Facts, because CeeDee Lamb was getting passes over Amari Cooper.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the only way he's gonna get those targets if he's that dude, bro. And he's not that
Yep.
dude right now.
Yep.
But he's
And that's
exactly
okay.
where he's supposed to be.
Yep. And listen, you would be concerned about Jalen Tolbert if you had a team full of. If we were the Panthers and Jalen Tolbert wasn't getting targets, that's when you'd be concerned. They ain't got nobody, right?
Yeah.
You got all pros and dudes that got there near 10,000 yards and tight ends making Pro Bowls. They supposed to get the ball over Jalen Tolbert.
And you got a wide receiver that just got a $40 million signing bonus, bro. You think Jerry's not, bro, if you don't throw that ball to freaking CeeDee Lamb? Bro, the way Jerry
Every
Jones is set
play.
up, listen to me. Jalen, I swear, I promise you, Jerry probably slap you in the back of your head right now. You try to talk to him about Jalen Tolbert. The hell? I've been trying to get CeeDee Lamb signed for 6 months, and you want me to throw the ball to who? Hell no. Throw that ball to 88.
He ain't even
Like
thinking
this
about throwing
week,
the ball
bro.
to
Well,
nobody
listen
else.
to me. With all the money and contracts they put out, the Cowboys gonna put on a show this weekend. First game at home, they're gonna put on a show. Cowboys in the over. Let's go.
Man, for real. Like that's why I'm saying this ain't the game that I think anybody taking for granted. Like that, like man, we got some rookies on here. They ain't even suited up in front of their kinfolk yet. They people ain't even see them play live in person yet, man. You know they finna
Yeah, they
clown.
gonna. Yeah, they gonna be. Yeah, I definitely believe this is gonna be a high scoring game on the Cowboys side.
Yeah,
But hey, man, Cuzzo, we've been on here for an hour, man. I appreciate you for stopping in. Hey, Restream, you are the best. I never understood why you would let somebody join your page and not let them add their channels. Now you can add your channels. This is bananas, bro. That means West Coast can literally be late and still be on the show.
yeah.
I love this. I love this. You know what I'm
As
saying? Because
long
I always
as
be
long
late.
as it's not a preset show, I don't think they'll let you do it on the preset show. But how you did it, you just went live. They'll let us do it like that.
All right. Well, we want to try. We want to try it on a preset show, like to do it to see if it's work. Because if that's the case, bro, that is gold, bro. That's gold. That means we could literally have content creators. Like, say we have Law Nation, we literally like Law Nation, send him a link, and then bam, he's instantly live with us with his audience too. That's fire, bro.
Yep. Same.
And that's how it
Dog,
should be, because everybody should get credit for what they do. Now, Henny was on a show for 40 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour, and he gets credit for what he's doing. That's how it should be.
Yep, God is good.
Because I know I go harder. I know I go harder when I know I'm getting credit for my show. I do. When I'm on a show and I know my audience ain't seeing it, I'm a different West Coast. I'm way more docile. When I know I'm getting credit, oh yeah, I'm lit. Bro, let's do a watch party with your crazy ass this week, man.
Man, I ain't gonna be here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. All right, take that back then. All
It's
right,
all
man. I love you,
good.
man. And traveling grace. And you guys already know, never look down because stars are up. Peace.
Peace, Laker.
Love you too, man. Hey, get a jersey. Get some of this West Coast cannabis. Inbox me, West Coast cannabis. And I got jerseys on deck, man. Inbox me.